type of body paragraph that you can write. This one is called the extended example body paragraph. Again, there are 4 types of body paragraph that I'm going to show you. You are going to choose 3 of them. Here's another one that I think is helpful. It's called extended example. It's because where you take one specific moment from the text that you think best proves your claim. So the one moment that you think is the number one, if you could only give one piece of evidence, what would it be? And then you're going to really, really, really zoom in. That's why it's called extended example. You're going to zoom in on that one example. Here are the things that you need to do. Just like always, you're going to write a topic sentence that basically tells me what you're about to do. That's what a topic sentence always done. So you're going to identify, you're going to tell me what that one moment is. Then, obviously, you're going to use exact moments from the text. Just like we always do, we are going to summarize the context for the story. Remember, we talked first semester about not using bird poop quotes, right? Bird poop comes out of nowhere, and then it just splat, and then it's terrible. You want people to see your quotes coming, so put context around them, explain it, and make sure everything's connected. And then, same thing afterwards, you're going to make sure that you understand the connection, so don't just say in this moment when Sula's doing this, and then you give a quote, don't explain it. You kind of have to give a little bit of context on both sides. So setting the quote up, and then explaining how the quote matters. And then finally, just like always, you connect back to your topic sentence, you connect back to your overall idea. So a lot of these things are going to be similar. In every paragraph, you're going to have a topic sentence, you're going to explain some stuff, and then you're going to connect back to your thesis statement. That part of it should start to feel really, really, really familiar. Here is my example. Again, same claim, good can come from unlikely places. It's still about that short story flu. So here's my topic sentence. I don't like that color, it's too dark. When Faye is originally struck by the flu, she believes that her immediate future is going to be filled with dark loneliness. So the moment that I chose is right when she gets sick, okay? So this is the moment I chose. And this is me a little bit explaining it matters because she just feels like things are dark. Here comes some context, and here's my quote. As she lay miserably in her bed, her days were full of, again, it's not that long, but I do tell you, just you know where she is. You know she's sick, you know she's in bed, you know this is the beginning of the story. Context doesn't have to be long, it just has to be good. And then here comes my quote. Nausea, vertigo, diarrhea, a fast of toast, tea, fever, dreams that came and went more like mirages, and aching lethargy that demanded 14-hour sleeping spells from which she'd wake confused, but only too aware of how terribly alone she was. Right? I did a good job setting that up. I even used the word loneliness, and here it uses the word alone. Notice we've talked a lot about how to quote, how to cite things. My short story was only 1 page long, so you're going to notice that all of my examples are one. Again, the period goes on the outside. This is where you're going to put actual page numbers, right? So for you, it's going to be a quote and then 175, period. You don't even need to do the author's last name for this type of writing, since you're only talking about one thing, and you already introduced the name of the title and the author in your thesis paragraph. You just need the 1 page number, and that's it. Now again, sorry, I'm going to zoom back out. Now I gave context, I gave my quote. Now I'm going to explain how this proves my main idea. Not only was she physically ill, which my quote said, her illness made her feel isolated and alone. It literally says that. Both problems that often feel insurmountable to both Faye and to people in general. So look at that. I applied it to real life already. You don't even have to do that part. You could just say it feels insurmountable to Faye, right? This is exactly what I proved. She is sick. She feels alone. Yep, she's sick. She feels alone. I gave examples. Yep, she's sick. She felt alone. And now I kind of start to explain that she I don't know, is feeling like both of the things, right? She's feeling maybe she can't get out of this. And then I connect back to my topic sentence. And my thesis statement. I'm sorry, hang on. I'm gonna fix that writing up there. Thesis statement. So again, my overall idea, good can come from extremely unlikely places. Little did she know, though, that this seemingly endless pain would quickly lead to a surprising and uplifting future. So it connects to what I just written, right? She's isolated and alone. However, my overall point is that even though she felt isolated and alone, it's not going to last forever. It's going to get better. And that ties exactly back to my main idea. Notice that I didn't even explain yet how things got better. I just chose this one moment where she felt terrible. I connected back to my main idea. And then in my next paragraph, in a different way, I will probably show how things get better, right? So you don't have to prove everything in one paragraph. This is just one piece of the puzzle. She was sick. She was alone. She felt like it was going to be forever. But remember, overall in this paper, I'm going to prove that good can come from unlikely places. So trust me when I say things are going to get good, even though things seem bad right now. Your job now, if you're going to write this type of paragraph, keep this open, go write this type of paragraph in the SULA assignment.